I'm going to present that to you now. And this pocket comb is brilliant because it means you can have it on you, keep it in your jacket or your jacket top pocket, or you could throw it in your toiletry bag, when you're sort of in the midst of traveling, which hopefully we'll be able to do a little bit this summer. So this is the Amazon pocket comb. And this is currently at $19.55. It's 15% off the original $23 RRP. And this pocket comb actually is very much of my own heart because this company, Mason Pearson, are based in London, and they started in 1885, I believe. So they've been around a few years, and I think, they know a little bit about combs, I imagine. So that's the pocket comb there. So again, as I said, sort of emulate what Elvis is doing, where you sort of scrape the sides back, and then you sort of, as you say, you maybe utilize your hands a little bit to sort of give the volume at the front there, which is pretty helpful. Actually, funny enough, there's some really fun names and terminology for 1950s hairstyles. So they had, and bear with me, they had the ducktail, which was actually sort of a backward styling haircut, or hairstyle rather, and it also emulated the duck's tail, or a duck's tail. It's also called a duck's ass, but don't know if I'll have to say that on the Verishop stream, but I just did. Sorry, guys. There's a flat top crew cut, which is still obviously very popular. The forward combed boogie, and the jelly roll. They're all styles that came out at this time in the 1950s, which is, as you know, a very heavily influential area of fashion and style. So, any other questions? I think we're all good for now. Oh, don't exit the app there. Okay, brilliant. So, yes, obviously another chap that had a very famous pompadour greaser look was, Mr. The chap off Grease, obviously. Wonderful guy. Oh, there you go. That's a duck's ass there. Wonderful. Okay, so let's move forward in time to the 1980s. Again, 1950s and 1980s, actually, there's a lot of correlation between those two different eras. There's a lot that the 1980s borrowed from in regards to the 1950s. And actually, it's where I always find it very interesting how, modern fashion always references historic fashion. Don't ever throw out your old clothes. You never know when they might come back in again, or when you might feel like you need to, revisit some of your old collection. All right, so the 1980s, here we go. Obviously, this was an area of decadence and big money, power suits, shoulder pads, quite similar to something I'm wearing myself today. And one of the most influential films of the moment was Wall Street with Michael Douglas, where he played Gordon Gekko. And a lot of men, after watching this film, imitated his hairstyle there, which is sort of very scraped back style, and again it was far more of a wet look, so less volume, sort of more towards the forehead and the scalp. So this thanks for the love hearts, guys. Thanks for the love. Right,